In recent years, there has been a lot of buzz about the Commissary Kitchen. You guys must be wondering what exactly is Commissary Kitchens and what do they do? So, as you know, food trucks have become increasingly common in recent decades. This is due to the fact that they provide an excellent opportunity for chefs to start their own food service company without having to purchase a physical location. However, one of the most significant disadvantages of starting a food truck is the lack of storage and preparation space. As a result, many food truck operators now use commissary kitchens or rent industrial kitchens. Many of the advantages of a brick-and-mortar store are available in these kitchens, but there are a few drawbacks to consider. Why don't we subscribe and ring the notification bell before we get started? That way, you'll never miss another one of our awesome videos. Let's get started. After knowing this, you must flabbergast at what would be the benefits of commissary kitchens. In addition to that, you must be pondering, why do food trucks use commissary kitchen? Food service providers may use commissary kitchens to prepare and store their food. Some commissary kitchens cater directly to food trucks and mobile food companies, while others are simply businesses that rent out their kitchen space to supplement their income. Excited to know the boons for having commissary kitchen? Yes, I am too excited to tell you. A few explanations are as follows. First and foremost is the cost. Commissary kitchens are completely fitted, which helps to cut down on some of the initial costs. Furthermore, commissary kitchens are easy to use. They provide plenty of room for chefs to work. Moreover, commissary kitchens may be a temporary workspace for checking recipes and fine-tuning your menu if your restaurant or kitchen is closed due to coronavirus. Nevertheless, more equipment can be stored in a larger area. Most food trucks have only a few pieces of equipment in their kitchens, but commissary kitchens have a wide range of kitchen appliances and gadgets. To boot, short-term cost savings is again a pro in the basket of commissary kitchen. Renting a commissary kitchen is less expensive than purchasing a physical location in the short term. Not only this, food preparation inside of a vehicle is illegal in some cities and regions throughout the United States. As a result, food truck operators in those areas must cook their food in commissary kitchens before selling it. Now you guys must contemplate the use of a commercial kitchen as a rental. No worries, I am here to help you with that. Consider how much room and time you'll be investing in the shared space when deciding whether or not renting a commercial kitchen is the right option for your company. Renting a kitchen could be the best option if you can share the commercial room without making it feel cramped. Renting a kitchen room, depending on how many days a month or week you will need it, is typically less expensive. Renting by the hour is the costliest alternative, and it may not be feasible for your food service operation. Always have the future in mind, and plan out how much money you'll make each month. If you've outgrown your current space, it may be time to invest in your own kitchen and check out a new lease. Furthermore, I am enlivened to tell how a commissary kitchen is essential for you. So, how do you determine whether you need to use a commissary kitchen to comply with local regulations? It will take some time and effort on your part to complete your study and legwork. Food trucks will be governed by specific laws in most major cities. Since food trucks are such a recent phenomenon, some small towns and suburbs may not have enacted their own regulations yet. Reach out to the local authority for advice before starting up your vehicle. It's not safe to say that cooking in your food truck is permitted. And you know, commissary kitchens come in a variety of shapes and sizes. There are a variety of commissary kitchens to choose from, so you can find one that meets your needs and suits your budget. The four main types of commissary kitchens are as follows. Number 1, Communal Kitchen. These kitchens are rented out at the same time to various food vans, caterers, and pop-up chefs. Usually, renters are given storage space and time slots in which they can use the kitchen. Furthermore, since the room is shared, the rent is shared as well, making this the most cost-effective alternative. Number 2, Private Commercial Kitchen. In a private commercial kitchen, you take on the whole lease, which means you have complete control over the room and are not required to share it. Renting a private commissary kitchen, on the other hand, is much more costly and may not be a choice for small or new food trucks. These are a great choice for companies with several food trucks or locations because they can serve as a central hub for preparing all of your food before dispatching your trucks for the day. You also won't have to think about your kitchen being cluttered with unnecessary equipment and ingredients. Number 3. Renting a restaurant's kitchen. Renting a restaurant's kitchen during their off hours is another choice. This approach is a nice compromise between a shared and private kitchen room, not just because you get the whole space to yourself, but also because it is less expensive than renting your own kitchen. You also know exactly when you should use the kitchen since most restaurants are open at the same times every day. It's worth noting that a restaurant does not have all of the same facilities as a commissary kitchen, such as parking. Number 4. Outside the box. Some non-traditional sources. Churches, social clubs, colleges, and retirement communities all have kitchens that are up to code and equipped with commercial-grade equipment, and they may be able to rent out their rooms. These non-traditional locations, similar to renting a restaurant's kitchen space, are a great way to save money on rent while having access to a large commercial kitchen with equipment, but they won't have as many facilities as a typical commissary kitchen and are more difficult to come by. Commissary kitchens. What are the pluses? Ponder a bit. Some food truck operators are compelled to use commissary kitchens to comply with local regulations, while others do so because it is more convenient. Here are several other advantages of using a commissary kitchen. Place. A commissary kitchen can provide the central place to prepare and subsequently divide the food for each truck when you have multiple food trucks or carts. When looking for a commissary kitchen, consider its proximity to highways and major roads, as well as its location in relation to your customers. Amenities. Some kitchens will give your truck special services, such as water and fats, which are necessary to comply with the health code. Be sure to check which amenities are and are not included when looking to rent the kitchen room from commissioners. Equipment. Although food trucks have limited space, commissary kitchens have access to a wide range of commercial equipment. However, if your food truck requires specialized equipment such as waffle makers, smokers, or woks, make sure the kitchen has it before signing a contract. Parking. Commissary kitchens that provide overnight parking are extremely valuable, particularly in large cities where parking is scarce or expensive. If the kitchen provides parking, determine whether it is covered or open, and how secure it is. Storage. Because space is a major concern in food trucks, one of the first questions you should ask before deciding on a commissary kitchen is how much storage space you will have, including refrigerated space. This is especially important when looking for a shared kitchen space because the limited storage space is shared by multiple parties. Additional rewards. A few commissary kitchens will have a mechanic on hand to perform maintenance on your truck, which is useful if you aren't particularly handy with tools. Others may have a manager who can assist you in completing the necessary paperwork to have your truck inspected and up to code. Furthermore, commissary kitchens can provide valuable opportunities to network for getting hired for parties and events. Undoubtedly, like every lock has a key. Likewise, every pro has a con with it. And I know you want to know that as well. Here are some potential caveats of commissary kitchens. While commissary kitchens are convenient for some businesses, they may not be a viable option for every food truck. Cost. While commissary kitchens may save money in the short term, they might not be a good investment in the long run. Rates for commissary kitchens vary by venue, but they can range from $20 to $40 per hour, and they can add up quickly. Inconvenient location. Because real estate is cheaper and they can afford a larger space, many commissary kitchens will prefer locations outside of the city center or in the suburbs. While this reduces rental expenses, it also means more money spent on petrol and more time spent traveling from the kitchen to the clients. Conflicts in scheduling. If you share a commissary kitchen with other companies, you'll need to adjust your schedules to ensure that everyone has fair access. Although you may have fair access to the room, it may be at an inconvenient time, such as early in the morning or late at night, which is inconvenient for all. Some food trucks require commissary kitchens due to local laws and regulations. Others, on the other hand, use them as a convenient place to prepare and store food, clean their vehicle, and conduct maintenance. There are a variety of commissary kitchens to choose from, so keep this information in mind to get the best offer for your business. So, that's all for today's video. I will get back to you with another video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that whenever I will back with another video, you will be notified. Thanks for watching.